When we had our fire the evening of February 23, 2001, our 55 employees found other jobs, and when we reopened 7 months later, 53 came back. That's our legacy.
Dante Stephenson.
Dante's Inferno, every local TV news reporter used that in her report. Appropriate, too. I noticed the intensity of the burn when I visited Friday. Lots of old wood, glazed with the heavy mist from 20 years' worth of heated fondue oil pots, charred, toast, as one manager described the huge building. My heart thudded most heavily as I looked down at one of the 7 crocodiles nosing through the moat, dodging flotsam and looking in vain for his resting ledge with an overhead heat lamp. I was assured the Atlanta Zoo folks, who have shepherded Dante through several live croc births at his 2 clubs, had advised him to leave the agitated creatures alone for a bit before attempting to remove them. I had hoped to play at the Hatch through April, when the cats and I moved to our house in Hayesville, North Carolina. I have played around that area for the past 10 years, and Shala will join us on weekends until she sells the condo and closes her. Business. The change will do us good. From downtown Atlanta and some of the worst traffic jams to a town not on most maps. Hayesville, North Carolina, population 9,000, had just gotten its first ISP. To pick up my software disk, I have to go down to Henderson's Feed and Grain. Dante is at heart an entertainer, and after more than 30 years as a city landmark, he was not ready to retire. He did reopen his original underground location. They made him an offer 1970 Cincinnati, when First National Credit Bureau fired me after 6 loyal years, which included managing 3 offices and 18 months as regional manager of 5 offices in Western Ohio. I was rehired 3 weeks later after learning the replacement, who had backstabbed me to the home office in Detroit, was worthless. I knew life had changed forever. The broken trust was a nail in my forehead, a pain tantamount to catching your spouse being unfaithful. Worse than the pain was the ensuing numbness and lack of ambition. After 3 weeks of going through the motions, I quit FNCB to play weekends in local clubs in Cincinnati with my new musical partner, Jack Lohman. I started writing songs, and after the first one, a novelty tune called Hard to Be Hip, got some airplay. Bob Braun, a veteran local show host, recorded my first ballad, my best friend that he flogged for months on his daily radio and television show. Jack and I appeared several times doing the song on Bob's and other local shows as well. Life had gotten better. Dreams of glory started forming after a columnist for the Cincinnati Enquirer wrote us up in glowing terms. Long story short, after 2 busy years, Jack took a real job in Denver and moved. I waited a few more months and moved to Denver as well. But Jack and I had peaked. I met an old high school girlfriend, got an agent, started a band, and we went on the road for the next 2 years. We did a studio album that had some interest from the William Morris Agency in NYC before the band broke up. Broke but not busted. A few words about songwriting. 2025. Presently, I have 30 or so songs that continue to resonate for me, and they are well tended on a daily basis. If I am to have only a few true songs, then those few are going to be the best I can make them. As they change over years and decades, the good ones remain and the mediocre are discarded. If it takes 200 repetitions to realize they are dreadful, fine. Conversely, when I rediscover a good song, that's a big reward. Repetitions hone the words and let the music develop until suddenly a chorus with lift or musical hook appears out of the blue. There is this dichotomy I have about songs and the writing of them, Trust the first idea or inspiration and leave it alone, or fiddle with it. Changing ideas or approaches is not always good for the song. Even if I trust the need to tinker, different doesn't necessarily mean better. So, the themes of the lasting lyrics deal with ideas I can stand to hear myself sing after 20 or 30 or 50 years. In 2018, I gained a music writing partner, Marcus Bales, who sends me lyrics, and I try to put them to music. It's great fun, and out of hundreds started, we have some excellent efforts. Some I include in the set list with my trio. You must have faith that miracles happen, and you must hope that they do, and as a lifeline, pretend they did. The alternative is run a hot tub and open a vein. When we had our fire the